Hello everyone and welcome to Elisa Marie Designs. I am Elisa Maria. Welcome back if you are back. I'm so happy to see you again, and welcome if you are new. And I did have a few members that already did a little messaging to me, so thank you and welcome. So today's Throwback Thursday, and I decided to put Throwback Thursdays onto my calendar for 2025 because I had such beautiful canvases in 2024 that I didn't get to finish. I have Adele. I've heard it pronounced different ways from different curators. I've watched so much information on this portrait, and I'll probably go silent. This canvas can be mesmerizing, and then all of a sudden I just find myself, I'm in my zone, and I just fall silent. I've done that a few times, and then when I go back and do the editing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't say anything for 10 minutes. And so I'll just put some music on in the background for you guys and then do a voiceover. So maybe I'll do that at some point in this, this kind of whip and chat for Throwback Thursday. I don't know. I kind of, I'm always shooting from the hip. So this is Adele or Adela. Portrait of Adele or Adele, most famously known as Woman in Gold by Gustav Klimt. And she was one that was supposed to be my holiday canvas for 2024, but you kind of go with the flow. Things change, things happen. And I took her out. She's been here since last Thursday, and I've been doing a lot of shooting in my art room upstairs. And so I'm like, well, I think I found the trick of having multiple canvases open where you don't have to keep switching back and forth. So, when I'm down here and, if there's nothing really going on, nothing on TV, I'll sit with her for a little bit. And then when I'm upstairs and I'm doing my thing, I don't have to, I don't have to take her off my desk. I don't have to do any of that. So let's see. There are a few things. And I keep referring back to Tip Tuesday. So Tip Tuesday, I did take this out, this tray from Dreamer Designs. If you watched my video from yesterday, I had the older trays, which I like more. I can even see, that this is a little lopsided. I don't like these pink ones, but I was dying to try these separators. And they kind of sort of work, but they make me nervous. And they make me nervous because there's just too many drills in here for my liking. So when I'm working on my own, and I keep the juicier parts for you guys to do on camera, but this section here is so repetitive. So one day I just got a scoop of this and a scoop of that, and I mixed them all together. And as they came up in the tray, I put them down on the canvas. If there was a line of this color or that color, well, then I looked to see where there was a line at, but I still worked in smaller sections, so it really wasn't like I'm driving myself nuts. And so you could see here, I had a lot of, let me get this here. Did I get this? How did I do this? I'm kind of like, this is like a patchwork, kind of a quilt now. So I did all the metallic ones. They were coming up the most here. Am I in the shot? They were in the most here. And then I had a bunch of these left over. And so, like, how sweet just to do this little square. Let me get you closer. I just did this little square. And I had a couple left over. So, that's what I love about this canvas is that if you only have, like if I'm making dinner or I throw a load of clothes in the laundry and I'm waiting for the dryer to go off, I might sit down and just do one square. Right? I keep calling it a portrait inside of a portrait inside of a portrait because it is. So, the boys were watching a game or whatever, and I metallic drills in, and then I was just waiting for my dryer to go off, and I had them in the tray, and I was like, let me fill all these in. So that's fun. But I save all that stuff. I'll save this part for you to do with you guys. And, but this background here, it's beautiful and it's engaging, and I still love doing it, but you don't want to see me placing 2 drills along the side, for a full hour. So I said this morning, well, I'm going to sit down with Adela, with Woman in Gold, and what section am I going to do? You could see how interesting it gets here. Now, when I did, I'm going to move you again. When I did Woman in Gold with Diamond Painting Shop, this was, I rolled it out. It's smaller. I think it was like a 50 by 60. Maybe not even that big. When I rolled it out, and this is what my eye, of all the patterning and everything, because it's very similar, I saw this and I decided to zone in on what was the color that was there was more of. And then I chose to make that an enhancement drill because that kit, even though it's smaller and it's just as beautiful, I wanted to have that gold foiling effect that Klimt was known for in the background. So I switched out the brown for, I believe it was this color. No, I'm sorry. I switched out this color. That's the one I switched out. I switched it out for the same exact drill, but with a gold coating on top. And I don't know, fairy dust, I guess that is. No, I think I got glitter. I did get glitter. I got it from DP with sparklers. You can go back and look at that video, or maybe I'll link it down below, because that is also, if you love this portrait, but you don't want to do something this big, I understand. There is a smaller one available by Diamond Painting Shop, and I just switched that one drill, and so my background in that canvas has that gold foiling effect. Okay, this is a really interesting part to do. I love this canvas so much, and I had gotten so many of you that were like, I bought that when you first introduced it, it's in my stash, I'm taking it out. And I have some of you that my members that are working along with me. I think Betsy, hi Betsy, she's like, you're a little ahead of me, but I think I can catch you. Like, you got a week. So people are like, I'm going to pull that out. Thanks for bringing it back, back out again. I keep saying that the price point on this canvas, I get it through Amazon. The price point on this canvas with 14 enhancements, 2 of them are ABs, is ridiculous. I went out and bought another one because I know that once this is done, someone's going to walk into my home there, because it's going to be framed. I'm going to look for a really gorgeous frame in a thrift store. That's where I get my frames from. Somebody's going to walk into my home and say, I love it, and I'm going to want to do it for them. So I got another one. I got another one just because of the value and the quality. And I love this canvas. And I might just want to do it all over again. Who knows? It's so much fun to do. It's so much fun to do. It slows me down. Like I said, sometimes I fall into like a trance where I'm just like, I'm still engaged in my diamond painting, but I am, I'm just so overwhelmed by the beauty of it that I just kind of fall silent. There is something that shuts me up. There you go. And so what do we have here? Because I believe we talked about this last week, how Klimt and Adele, or Adela, didn't just pose for this portrait. She also, I have to get my glue stick out. That's going to drive me nuts. She's also Judith. Let me get that off of there. Yeah, there's like a piece of putty. So she's Judith also, and I believe that there is another portrait of Adele. I think it's called Portrait of Adele 1, where she's in a beautiful flowered coat. And I know that there's more, but off the top of my head, I always loved Judith. In fact, I was at a museum in New York, and they had vases. They were printed with the with Judith, and I was like, oh no, I want that. Let's glue this down because it's going to drive me nuts. Throughout the whole taping, I'm just going to see this little piece of what. This is why I don't use it. I only use it when I'm dealing when I only use washi when I am filming, so that I know where I'm going. Here we go. This is the best. I love this Scotch glue stick, and it has a really nice scent to it. It's really delightful. So last week we were talking about the dress that she is in. Now, Judith was Judith. Okay, here we go. Adele was well-to-do. She came from money, and she married money. And Klimt had wanted to reflect that in how he dressed her. And he also put evil eyes in the gown there's so much to learn about this painting, which is why I may just diamond paint for a while, refer back to my notes that I have on this, and then give you especially the information on the gown and on the jewelry, which was, oh gosh, fabulous. And I was like, you know what? I haven't done an evil eye yet, and I think we're going to do it this morning. And I also love that I can choose to go anywhere here. I can create an evil eye. I can put these in here. So fabulous. I haven't used any of those yet. And like probably most of these, except for the K, well, the K is going to be the metallic one. And the check mark is this color, the topaz color. So there's the metallic. There's the topaz. Gotta make sure I'm in this shot. I did this yesterday. I had to cut 20 minutes of film. Okay, so, and I believe all the rest are just enhancements, which I love. Now, I do put the bigger stones in first, because if you do the smaller ones and then you're trying to get that in there, I just want to make sure this is a tight canvas. I've said that before. It's a tight canvas. It's a really, it's so well made. There's no gapping. Everything fits in really nice, close together. At times you can even hear them click in. That's how beautiful it is. And they don't pop up. Okay, let's get started. Oh, I want to see what's in here. I'm excited to see what's in here. This is making me so nervous. Oh, I'm going to put you all the way over there because I'm clumsy. I'm clumsy. I shouldn't even put it out there. No, I'm not. I'm not clumsy. I shouldn't even put it out there. I'm telling you. So I also yesterday, in fact, I have one of my enhancements still rolling around with this kit. This is one of my own because Adele's necklace is not these black stones. It's the only beef I have with this canvas, is that the stones in her necklace were ruby and sapphire, so they're going to come out. And I even did that with a smaller canvas. You can see that, and my subscribers and members were so satisfied when I pulled those stones out and replaced them. And that was a small canvas. It didn't have many enhancements, but it just made it so much more special and spectacular. So I'm going to be using my Art Dot Putty because I'm using a lot of drills and gems, even though I've had no problem with wax as long as it's blue wax. I find that the blue wax is lighter and it has a little slip to it so that the stones don't attach themselves to it. What am I looking at here? Let's see. This is a treat here. This is like when somebody comes over after dinner and says, "Would you like to have a dessert?" If I had a diamond painting company, all the stones would be named after pastry. So there you go. Something else about me. So we're going to be using these. We are going to be using, I'm dying this. This is like one of my favorite colors. We're going to be using these. We're going to be using, well, they're black. We're going to need that for the evil eye, and that's out already. We're going to be using, let me see any other yummy ones that are in here. 2 and 3. So here's 2. Here's 3, which are those black stones that are in her necklace. They're okay to be here because that's going to be the center of the evil eye. And let me see what else can we pull out of here that has a little bit of a bling to it. I've used this early on, which is like the chain one, and I love this one too. Let's see. Are you in here? You're up here. So there, oh, I already started an evil eye up there. So, okay, let's take you out. And I'll be able to do an evil eye really, really quickly. Okay. And well, that's the what's going around the evil eye. And let me see. I'm actually looking for ones that have like a lot of zhuzh to them. And then I'm like, oh, let's use those. You're plain. You are plain. So we have how many out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 enhancements out. And I could start right up there with that one evil eye. I'm going to use this one today because this is my favorite. My favorite tray. And I'm going to fill in, let me put the little eye in first. There we go. Can I pick you up with this since you're right in front of me? Yes, I can. Where'd you go? There you go. Oh my gosh. I love that he put these evil eyes around her as protection. I see 1K in there. I'm going to grab it. Oh, I have a few J's up there. Okay. So, Jay, where did you go? Here you go. How is everyone? Did you run out and get this canvas? It was on sale again on Amazon. I put the link down there for you. I'll put it in again. And that's what I said. The value of this canvas and the quality and the stones. I mean, they're all beveled. They're beautiful. It's just a gorgeous canvas. Oh, did I drop these? What am I doing? I need more coffee. That's what I'm doing. Here we go. Am I in the shot? Am I in the shot? There we are. I'm working on this eye. I did this yesterday. I talked for 20 minutes and I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't have been talking about what you were talking about. And I don't know about you guys. I usually don't get involved with gossip and stuff like that, but I am just mesmerized by this whole Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively debacle that's going on. Oh my God. I can't believe it. And like I'm transfixed every time a new bit of information comes out. There you go, sweetie, right in there. So you see how I'm going around the eye. I just don't want it moving my drills once it's in. And now I feel like it's in there even tighter. What else? Did I watch anything on TV recently? No, I'm back in my book. I'm back in my book by Leanne Moriarty. Here, one moment. And I'm coming towards, not close to the end, but I'm past the middle. And so then I start looking for, what's my next read? What's my next read? Because I mean, there's nothing on in my house right now. And there usually isn't. And if there is, it's usually a podcast or listening to a book. I really listen to my book, though, when I'm making dinner. I'll listen to my book. Not when I'm downstairs in the basement. There's just too much going on. I'm doing laundry and stuff like that. Okay, you are good, but you're coming up again. So maybe I will use this little canvas that I have out here and just like put you in here. You're going in there. All right. And then we're going with, oh, one of the beauties. I love her. I love her too. Love her. So I think I'm going to do another Leanne Moriarty. And are we not faring too well with the putty with this one? Let's see. Let's get something else and try something else. I have some wax in there, not enough. I have wax in here. I also was working on my angel yesterday, and I know Cindy, one of my subscribers, said that if she sent me a little message and said, if you want anything from Diamond Art Emporium, you should get it now because the shop is going to be closed for a month. And I heard it, I heard her say it, and I just didn't go over. I had so much going on, and I was like, oh, I'm not really worried about another diamond painting, even though I was watching Diamonds and Thoughts. And congratulations, she did her first finish yesterday, and happy birthday. She had her birthday. Diamond and Thoughts had a beautiful fairy by a lake from Diamond Art Emporium, and I was like, oh my gosh. I think that once you have a stash, you better just get over yourself that you're ever going to get, you're just going to have a stash now. That's it. That's it. You're done. And I thought, no, stop it. It's going to be there. And so Cindy was telling me, well, if you want it, you better go and get it because he's closing up the shop for like a month. And I was like, oh, good. So it's not going anywhere. I have a month. But yesterday doing Angel 130, right? He's Angel 130, right? I said, let me link this for anybody that's watching this that likes this. And this was WIP Wednesday, Wings of Art. and I did the bottom section where I believe that's a falcon that's in there. And see, like, it's not letting go with the art dot putty. Okay, hold on a second. Do I have any wax out at all? Any wax? Any wax? Okay, I'm back. It was sitting right here next to me. So, I went on Diamond Art Emporium yesterday to get the information on that angel, and there are no angels. I'm like, what is going on? I know that he closed the shop down for a little bit, but what is going on? Why are there no angels? And I went looking for the artist's name, who is Zonda Claus, and he's not there. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? And I did see that he had stopped taking orders, and like January something or another, and that he would be closed for a month. It's a holiday, and he would be closed for a month. And he was saying that like if you wanted anything, that it had to get in before this time. So, and I'm thinking, well, okay, you could put that notice up like right in the middle. So when he comes over, like right in the middle, like the shop is closed, I'm not taking orders, but like why change the whole gallery? So I'm a little bit perplexed as to what is going on. So I just am like, I love those angels, And even the one that Cindy sent me, that I named Cindy, it's actually called People on his shop. She's not there either. So I'm like, what is he doing? A complete overhaul? Is he not getting involved with made to order anymore? I don't know. I'm speculating, so don't listen to me. I'm speculating. I shouldn't do that, but I don't want to, I've been wanting to get in touch with Ren because you guys had such an overwhelming response to the angels. And I wanted to just, thank him for being, so on it with you guys, and hope that he had a nice holiday. Well, he took a month off, so I guess so. I'm just curious, and I'm like, February's only a couple of days away. Maybe he's revamping the whole site. Maybe that's what he's doing. Because I love the things that he has, and I couldn't find the fairy either that Diamonds and Thoughts had. So I know you guys are like, you're like CSI. You guys know what's going on long before I do. Barbara was telling me and for anyone that buys a kit on Amazon through at the Diamond Art Club shop. Barbara told me, I was like, I've never seen a warranty inside the painting before. And, I guess this is a really old kit. I guess this is the way it was done before. And she's like, no, you have to, it's sticking to my art dot putty. Oh, that's unusual. Never really does that, but okay. It's like espresso. I had a cafe, and, the espresso machine was so temperamental depending on the weather. And that's what I'm chalking this putty up to. Because it didn't give me a problem at all until the weather changed. When it turned cold, then all of a sudden it was, I'm not working anymore. Taking a vacation. Like Ren, I'm going on vacation for, until the season changes. So Barbara was telling me that because I ordered through Amazon, that Diamond Art Club puts that inside the canvas, that you could register it on their site. Because I just figured, well, this doesn't qualify because I bought this through Amazon, but I bought it through the Diamond Art Club shop. Duh. I'm moving at the speed of light sometimes, and I just don't, everything doesn't get in there. It should, but it doesn't. And so I registered it, and I got my warranty in case anything happens to it, and I got my points. I was like, what? Yep. So thank you again, Barbara, for that little tip. And Hellcat was telling me that, I did my little, make my diamond painting sticky again with that video with the star or glue. I put it away. And she was like, just wipe it with a baby wipe. It'll get sticky again. I'm like, what? What, yeah, really? And she's like, yeah, it'll get sticky again. I'm like, that makes sense, because even yesterday when I was doing WIP Wednesday, I took out my water and the cone shaped pen, the tip that you get with Dreamer Designs, and I only use water to put my drills on. So if you're curious about that, it's in WIP Wednesday. And I'm like, I always feel as though my diamonds stick better when I adhere them with a little water. Now, I'm not putting water on the canvas, but the drills are certainly, they have water on the, very little on the top of them. Let me see if I can find that pen. Do I have one out here? Is this one? There you go. This comes with Dreamer Designs, along with a regular pen that we all get. And I only use water in here. I sprayed a little water right on the plastic, and I was picking up my AB drills like that. I should have brought my spray gun down. I should have brought my spray gun, my water bottle down. And I'm going back to the 70s now. Now I'll get flagged for that. So I'm going to go back and take that out. Can't say that word. Oh, YouTube is just driving me nuts, you guys. They really are. They really are. I can't believe that they flagged me for something I didn't, like they said that I used the recording in Spanish. I'm like, no, I didn't. And they're like, well, it's not really a strike. We just won't show your video in Russia. Somebody help me make it make sense. Okay. All right. But I'm really concerned because, I'm working really hard to build my channel, and I want people that want to be on the, be here with me, and they're like, yeah, hey, I like this vibe here, to find me. There's a lot of, I've only been diamond painting for a short amount of time, and like, there's just like a boom of diamond painters anymore. And it's great. It's great because we all bring something to the table when we turn on our cameras and decide to share our knowledge and our expertise and our, charms and our challenges of, doing this craft or anything that we're doing on YouTube. So, it's a bummer. It's like, working really hard on a project and your boss is like, well, it was okay. It was fine. Could have did better. We'll put you up for a review next year. I mean, it's something like that. That's what it feels like. So, I mean, I got to get serious because I'm getting closer to my 1,000. So please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please like, subscribe, put a little emoji, wave something, a heart. Or make it mysterious. Let me really scratch my head and think, why did they put that emoji there? Okay. Something fun. It helps this algorithm that I just got to know, which now the Creator University said, you should really review this because the algorithm for 2025 has changed. And of course it's going to change. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, oh, I nailed this. And of course it's going to change. We're moving at the speed of light. We can barely keep up with the cell phones that are coming out so quickly. Let me see. I'm going to do a couple more of these metallic ones because like I'm just so into doing the enhancement drills. And then I'm going to, you know where I'm going here. I'm going right here. That's where I'm going. I'm going to put those in. Love these. Are there any K's around there? No. I like the metallic ones. I like getting them in. I figured you're in the tray and the check marks are in the tray. So why not? Let's straighten this line. I love having a straightener on my stylus, but let me show you something. I have my plastic turned down. Turn it back up. And when you go to align your drills, align them through the plastic because you're going to get a little bit more slip here. Now this isn't the best part because I was all the way up here, but you're going to get slip when you do it on top of the plastic, and you're not going to be hitting the glue, pulling the glue up, getting the glue on here. I'm looking at my placers and all, my wax and all, and everything looks a little like time to get changed. What are you doing, lady? Okay, let's put these in. I'm like, what is G8? It's 08. What is wrong with me? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. What are we going to use? I have a long My 15. Let's see. Okie doke. Let's go. Here we go. Picking you up, putting you down. Where did you come from? Gotta get the cuticle nipper that I use for my drills. See how fast that is? I can't play around with those tweezers. I feel like you need a license for those tweezers. Oh gosh. I'm so glad I got another one of these. Because I know, like I said, somebody's going to say. Or maybe I'll just make it for someone that appreciates art. Oh my God, you're just so fabulous. Okay. Should I put the 7s in too? Let's do it. I'm just pouring them out here. I turn them over. Gosh, look at these. And these are all of them. I mean, all of these come in your kit. I didn't buy these. They come with the kit. Because somebody said, can you give me a list of the enhancements that you made? I'm like, no, they come with the kit. They come with the kit. I'm looking to market this kit. Okay, moving the camera over. I got my blue baguettes out. I had to stop the film because I realized that when I moved over, I could have been over a little bit more with the yellow ones, but I wasn't even in the shop with the blue ones. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'm a little bit I don't know like how far. I don't know if I should go straight down the line or do like a checkerboard. I know there needs to be some, there's, you know, the space in the background. Let's see. If not, I'll just move them again. I'm going to put them on very lightly. No, see, I think you have to, yeah, see it? You hear how that snapped in? Because, I mean, this canvas is tight here. And I think that this has to go up just a little bit because I have this going on here. All right, I'm going to just use my hands here. Was there a snap in there? No, he's not down all the way. You are setting in here. I'm not taking those tweezers. I'm not using those tweezers because, you know, I don't feel confident with them. I don't know anybody that really does because I just feel like if they slip, forget it, you know. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to take a step back and look at this. Let me do this. That's not even. There we go. See how it's going into this line here? So I know. I'm just going to have to get on top of this one. Let's see. Ah, I see here. Here we go. Am I in the shot? Am my whole body in the shot here? Here we go. A little bit of space here. Ah, perfect. There we go. I just had to, got to get up on it. That's all with these bigger ones. That's for sure. I'm going to check something else out here too. So these are all the ones that you get because someone, I don't know if I cut that out, had asked me, where did you get your, can you give me a list of the enhancements that you use? I'm like, I didn't, they came with the kit. So I think that they're pretty much, it's not like I see one that's bigger than the other. No, they're good. Okay, put you back in here. I think that there's another row of these too. There's a few more down here. Okay, had to get right up on it. Wow. Woo. Okay, here we go. Put you there. And then that's why I don't put the lines in first, because I just feel like you got to get these down and then it's easier. This was falling into this line here. I don't really know that I like that drill there. That's why I took them out, to see, like, are they different in any way? I'm gonna replace this one. I just want to see. It's just my own curiosity. Let me see something. Yep. The back in this one that I was like, oh, it look weird. It's concaved. It should be flat. Okay, so you're a ditch. Aha. Oh my God. No wonder why you weren't going down in there. Okay, anybody else popping out? I feel like I should look at them all now. No, you're good, but you don't look good. No nails. Thank God I didn't put those nails on. All right, where are you at, cuticle nipper? Why am I playing around with this? Oh, you're really on there. Oh, I hope to God. Oh no, you're flat too, but I don't know. I just don't like the looks of you. I'm gonna get a new one in there. Better. Okay. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, always a learning experience. Take them out. Like, see how this one doesn't seem to be, this one's flat, this one's not. Are you another concave one? This one doesn't seem to be as high as the other one. See how this one looks flatter and this one has like a nice shape to the top part of him, where this one looks more in tune with this one. And it might be just this one. This one is laying a little bit higher and these are flatter. So, okay, it's a learning experience. There you go. Take a look at your gems. They're not all the same. And pair them up before you put them on, because I had to replace 2 of them and I'm so much more happier replacing those 2. Boom. Bye. All right, we have a 2 that's going in here. Oh, she's got a white eye. Take a look at my drills. That one looks nice. Ooh. A dark eye and a crystal eye. Ooh. Oh, and that one's number 3. That's a totally different one too. I got all these drills out. Okay. Let me see. What's number 3? Oh, here you are. Oh, you're a black eye. It's the same one. I got all excited that maybe it was another one. And I'll put you here. And press you down in there. Oh, fun. The eyes are coming in. Each one is like a little piece of, like a little masterpiece. Alrighty. Here we go. Just what? Boom. Done. Love it. Okay. Where are we going next? Where are we? Oh, now I won't really know my time because I had to stop the film. I'm like, you're not even in the shot again. What is going on with you? I'm telling you, I went away for 3 days. I am so off my game. I can't seem to bring it home. What's going on with me? I can't seem to bring it home. This is J. And you are Dove. I think there's another one. I have these all marked out where I have, you can tell that I mix some of my drills together. Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay, we're working with this one. Because, you know, similar colors come up together, and I'm just like, J and H, I know what you are. And then that's why I have them written on the back, like, which one are you? Because I kind of know my colors because I go through the DMC codes. I have that on my desk. I'll show it to you. So this is what I use, the DMC color chart. So when I kit up and, you know, it says that this is 939, I tell you what color it is. So if it's 956, it's geranium. So I kind of have the colors in my head, pretty much. No harm, no foul. So this is Dove. So pretty. Not you, you're not Dove. All done there. Only two H's in there. Okay. Let's put this color away because we're done with it. So pretty. I'll have to fold that down. You're a dud. You had a concave back. I'll use it for something else, but not here. You can get put away. And what do I want here? Let's see. I want here. I've never used that color. Let's get that color out. What color is that? The one thing too with Diamond Dots is they never give you a sticker sheet, so you have to do your own. You have to say like, well, what did I say that was? Okay, you are. What color was I looking at? Oh. All right, I'm gonna have to go back and see what color this is. Because do I have that color? It's my drawing now, so now I gotta be like, well, wait a minute. It's this one. I don't know. How did I get this from that? That's crazy. How did I get this one from that one? Dark blue. Let me just make sure. Because that's the only arrow that I have here. Yeah, that's the color. I don't know. Dyslexic. I mean, this is actually going that way, and I wrote it this way. Oh my God. Fun times here. Fun times. The Imperfect Diamond Painter. Where was I going now? I was going there. Okay, here we go. Am I in the shot? Let's make sure. Yes, I am. Can we get closer? Yes, we could. Oh boy, right here. The Imperfect Diamond Painter. Oh, it's a pretty one too. It reminds me of, really, it reminds me of, picking up two at a time. It reminds me of 939. I wonder why Diamond, this is the R dot putty. Either that or it's got to get changed. I wonder why Diamond Dots, I guess maybe, are they making their own drills? I know with their MASTERCLASS that they have those micro drills that I would just lose my mind. There'd be no way. I'd be like, but I have, so with the micro dots they use when they do these master portraits like Klimt, and she's a partial, which I like, but Diamond, what is it? Yeah, Diamond Dots would have done this with a micro drill, which is smaller than this drill, to give the flesh tone a really realistic color to it. So, what color was I? Oh, the arrow. I'm like, what was I doing? The arrow that's backwards. God. So much stick here. Doesn't want to come off. Now this one I was using upstairs yesterday, so let's go with you. I got a lot of my angel done. I did finish that section that I started for WIP Wednesday. Now this is Art Dot Putty. This is just fresh. That one probably has to be changed. I finished the, and I really wanted to use him in the thumbnail, but I was getting behind the 8 ball again. I'm actually uploading at different times to see what works, because, you know, I can go into my analytics and look, and it's not really helping. It's not really helping. And then I don't want you guys to miss anything. There we go. Oh gosh, it's such a pretty eye. Where was I? And here. And I got some K's coming in over here. I love having multiple trays out. I really do. For as nervous as I am, having them out. And so that's the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. If you watched WIP Wednesday, I had gotten a delivery. I was running around looking for things. And when I came downstairs, I caught the mail getting delivered. And the Art Dot storage system that they asked me to look at and use and do, you know, a review on came, and I gave you guys a sneak peek. I went back into the email to see, well, do I want to put any information in this sneak peek or just wait for the full, you know, unboxing, which I'm going to do with my members first. So there you go, members. And all I saw was that it's not going to be available to the public until February the 5th. And I was like, oh, should I have given them that sneak peek? I don't know, but I use the Art Dot, I use these Art Dot ones a lot when I'm doing any kind of confetti work, because I could put the symbol with my China marker right here and, you know, erase it off like I just did with my thumb, because that's not the right color in there. But I'll have a series of these. They connect together. They stack on top of one another. And the new system is almost similar. Not quite, but almost. And I thought, oh, this is exciting, because I do like Art Dot. I think that they have the quality, and I think that they have the value, and the price point. Again, you know, it's nice if you're a collector and you want to invest in pens because you collect them. I mean, trust me, that's a whole other hobby, in my opinion. And I know all about that because I have a basement full of rubber stamps that are now collectible. Some of them I've used, some of them I just collected because of the artist and the artwork. But I taught a lot of classes when I was in New York, and I have an extensive array of rubber stamps. As you know, anybody that's ever worked with me, and one of my friends is on here too. He subscribes to my channel, Michael Trent, World of Michael Trent, and you know, he's done a few of my classes when I was teaching over at the Ink Pad in New York City. Oh, I love these little gold ones. Just, you know, zhuzhes up the canvas. And when I can dot them around like that, put a few of them on my multi-placer and just dot them around. And then every now and again, there's two. There you go. Oh, I love that. I love moving around the canvas. So much to see and do in this canvas. It's unbelievable. Okay, let's fill. Oh, I just put her away. I just put her away. I was like, you're done. I don't need you anymore. And here you are. So do I have any more of these? Let's do this, because he's coming up here, and then I'm going to put him away. Beautiful. Gosh, I love all these evil eyes on here. It's reminding me of a Gino Vanelli song called Evil Eye. What am I? Oh, I love that album. I love that album. Gino Vanelli, Brother to Brother. Oh, I love that album. I think that was like maybe the second concert I went to that my older cousins took me to, and they were in love with Gino Vanelli. And all I remember is being at the Spectrum. I was maybe about 15. Believe it or not, I saw the Rolling Stones before that. You know, my girlfriend's father was a security guard, and he got us into the Spectrum to see the Rolling Stones, which was traumatic for a 14-year-old. And then my older cousins took me to see Gino Vanelli, and all I remember is this beautiful man coming up out of the floor of he was all in white, and a white piano and a white billowing smoke, and women just rushed the stage. My cousins left me, and I just sat there like my jaw dropped. Oh my God. I'm sure he still is, beautiful. And I love that album, Brother to Brother. Oh, I think I was talking about this before. I love albums that are like street opera albums, and Brother to Brother is that, you know, it's a whole, like Ashford and Simpson street opera. Oh God, wore that one out. And, you know, Gino Vanelli's Brother to Brother. And I get my Gino Vanelli moods where that's all I want to listen to. And the young ones are saying, who? Who? That's all right. I'm going to get you. My son is now listening to my music. I am hooked on. No, I love all music. I am hooked on Lola Young. I love this girl. I love her. And what I loved, and you guys are going to get it right away, those of you that have been with me, she was writing her song Messy, and she was recording it as she was writing it. And some of the lyrics are the same, but a lot of them are changed. And she let you in on that creative process through a short, and I was just dying because I love seeing people, and she was just in her zone, and she was writing the lyrics, and I was like, oh, love seeing this creative process happen. But I am in love with her. I think she is just so smart and sassy, and I love the hair. Oh, I love the haircut. Love it. I just love her. I love her. I love the words. I love what she's saying. I love her attitude. Strong. I just love her. Love her. Strong, but still vulnerable. Still relatable. That's what's getting me going full circle. We always come back full circle, don't we? Where's the backward arrow? Where are you? Here you are. That's what's getting me with this whole thing with Justin Baldoni and what's her name? Blake Lively. And then I got Taylor Swift in the middle of it. You couldn't write this. You couldn't write this story. Who am I going to do next? I think I'm going to frame that out. Then I'm going to check my time. Because like I said, I got all turned around when I had it. I was like, I swear, I did it again. I did it again. Like Brittany. I'm over here. I'm talking. I'm not even in the shot. I had to pull all the stones off and start again. I'm telling you, can't put me, I can't have a break. I like in my routine, because obviously I don't know what I'm doing when I come back to it. Went away for a couple of days. And all of a sudden, I don't know which end is up. Well, I think Foofi threw me too. Foofi going to the vet. Oh, let go. Foofi going to the vet threw me too. So, and I walked out of the room. You know, John was just too much nervous energy for me. And the vet actually came out. She's like, I'm sorry. Was I rude to you in any way? I was like, no, not at all. You were fabulous. He's coming in now. I hear him. He'll come in. He'll be like, are you videotaping? Watch. That's exactly what he's going to say. Even if I'm sitting here and I'm talking. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you videotaping? Let's see if I'm right.
Daddy had a very successful hunt. He got you back a mouse. You want this mouse, Daddy?
Okay. I'm getting mail delivered. So John goes out, and when he comes back, he gets a treat for Foofi, and he tells him that he went out on a hunt to go get his treats and that he got him a mouse. And Foofi has been very calm, because not only did he go to the vet for a checkup, you know, because we got him, and, you know, I don't know. I don't, you know, we have to do our own, you know, healthcare with the cat. So, he had his rabies shot, even though he's an indoor cat, and he had his distemperment shot, and his whole personality's changed since yesterday. I think maybe he's just tired. But I came down this morning, and when he sees me coming down the steps, the first thing that he does is try and like run in front of me or beside me or something, and he was in my room. John, that's where he was when you left. He was in my room. He was sitting on the couch.
I agree with you. It did kind of change his personality some, but I think it's just he's just a little more relaxed and chilled. I think that's all.
Yeah.
I think that's what the distemper does. So it's just, at first I was afraid for him, you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm saying to myself, no, this is...
Yeah, it's like he's vaping or something.
It's, yeah, like he's high. Yeah.
He's like...
Catnip. You want some catnip? But he's good. Listen, he already tried to bite me once.
Oh, there we go.
Well,
maybe
he's getting back.
He's getting back. So, yeah, he was in my room. And like, he saw me coming down the steps. And he was just looking at me like, oh, you're going downstairs? I was like, this is new. Usually you're trying to kill me. Coming down the steps.
He's such a good boy.
Get this out of here.
Let Daddy hold you. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. Why?
See, he's still grounded.
No, he don't want to be held.
He's still saying no to John.
He don't want to be held.
He don't want to be held. Who knows? We don't know if that shot made him sore.
No.
I wasn't in there. I couldn't stand it.
Okay. There goes the imprint right there. See it?
He knows. But usually, John, he's usually right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's usually right by my feet. Like, I've never seen a cat like this. He's like a dog. And I'll go to get up to go get something. Like, when I just got up out of the chair, I was like, I got to get up on this. I would have tripped over him.
You're going to see he's going to come back to his normal personality. It's just, this thing is not going to last, like, for a year or something.
You got to curse.
Sorry.
It's
not going to last for a year. It's going to wear off, this distemper shot. And he'll be back to his usual ways. Right, Daddy? Right? You'll be right back to your normal self, won't you? Okay, Foofs. I got to go get his stuff out of the car.
Oh, you went to PetSmart already?
Yeah.
Okay. I was looking to jump in on that because I was going to go to, we have like a bulk store, Berkeley Jensen. I don't call it by its initials. It's a horrible name. And I was going to go with him because I need some stuff for my cafe. I believe that this is medicine that I got for my son. I got him, John uses an inhaler called Vocal Mist. And when I was getting like a sore throat, he was like, use my Vocal Mist. And it was fabulous. And I was like, oh, you know who needs this? My son. My son needs this. Being a preemie, he's always sick. He's always congested. He's always with the throat and the sore throat. So I got him one, especially being in the casino where it's like smoke and whatever. I'll put it in my... I'll put it in the description. People are going to look at this and they're saying, why does this girl got a Vocal Mist? A vaporizer. What is she doing with a vaporizer? What trick what tip am I missing? But no, it's really good. And I fought it. I was like, nah, I don't want it. No, you use it. But then when I used it, I was like, oh my gosh, my throat feels so much better. And so I got one for Josh. And then I get him the little vials of, I wouldn't say they're medicine. I'm sure they're over the counter. I mean, I'm getting it from Amazon. There's no prescription. I guess it's just something to like moisten the vocal cords or soothe the throat. So he's loving it. It's a sin. My son gets everything because, from being a preemie, anything that comes to the lungs, because he lost all the tissue on his lungs and it took him 16 years to grow it back.
Honey?
Yes, dear.
Where's Windex?
Where's what, John?
Windex. Clean the car windows.
It's on the countertop next to the faucet. In the can, sprayway.
Upstairs.
No, John, the faucet is not upstairs. The faucet is in the kitchen. Where is, it's my middle name. And it's his middle name. I'm going to put it on his tombstone. If he can find his way in the hole.
All right, Dad. Look.
Oh, my God.
Come on. You're okay, Daddy. I know you are. Yeah, you're getting back to your normal self.
Okay. I'm going to finish this up here. And I did want to put these in. I'm just going to finish this eye, and then I'm going to say goodbye here. Because I could see that he is in the mood to do something. And I just don't know where, you know, it's like, I need you to do it with me. Which I'm not going to do. But it's reminding me of when I would teach yoga, and inevitably one person at the end of the class would say, I can't wait till I'm as calm as you are. You have such a nice voice when you're, you know, giving us direction. And you're so calming, and I love being here. And I would say, come home with me. I can't catch my breath at home. But he's always asking me questions. Where's the Windex? I haven't used Windex. I can't tell you how long. I have not used Windex, and I can't tell you how long. I use Sprayway, and I go on and on about it, as Gabrielle will tell you. Because we bonded over Windex, over Sprayway, I think. I go every time I use it. He's sitting right in the chair. I'm spraying things. I just bought the all-purpose cleaner. I'm gonna link all these things too. I love the scent. If you love the scent of the Sprayway glass cleaner, the all-purpose cleaner is so subtle. Like, you don't smell it when you're cleaning, but then after, you'll come by and you'll smell something really soft and delicate, and you're like, what is that? It baffled me. I think I was using it for a week before I realized it was the Sprayway all-purpose cleaner. He's asking me, where's the Windex? I'm not doing anything. You are. 2 H's in there. I came home one day. I cleaned his piano. Really nice. Now, we used to have two, if you can believe it, I had 2 pianos in here. They were back to back. I don't think it wasn't that one. So I took one, the brown one, and that's in our home on 16th Street. And the black one, he gave away to a friend of his. And we used to have dueling pianos in here. You know, where the guys would be back to back on the pianos. It was really fun. Put that in there. And I came home, but they were back to back where his lounge chair is. Oh, what are you doing over here? And I did clean the whole piano really nice. We were getting ready for dueling pianos later on, but he came home from work and he wanted to relax for a minute. When I came back in the house, everything was all over the piano. He had drinks. He had whatever he took off his body, like a scarf, a hat, was thrown on the keys, a bag of potato chips. I'm like, somebody, please. Does your partner do this too? I'm like, John, I just got done cleaning this piano. I spent hours on it, and you came home and you threw all your stuff all over it. Anyway, that's what's going on in the Pescator household. I'm going to go. What am I going to do now? I'm going to leave her out, and I've been splitting my time between upstairs and downstairs. So, like, I'll go upstairs, especially now that Foofi's been laying in my sofa. If you guys have seen any videos that I've done in my art room, I have a sofa in there, and he's been laying in there. And so I'll go in there, and I'll continue with my angel. And when I'm down here and I'm making dinner and something's in the oven, I'll put my podcast on or my audiobook, and I'll listen to that. And I will continue with Adele. Look at this stuff going on here. Here's my liquid for my son. I'm going to list all this stuff for you guys. I mean, listen. It's more than diamond painting here. It's life. As you know, you've seen here as my husband comes in the door from his hunt for mices. Here she is. Let's get a better look at her. Look at those evil eyes coming through. The beautiful gems that we put in. We put in the black eyes. There's one crystal here. Let's move you over. And I'm going to, actually, the get-together for John's bandmates is in the private party is tomorrow. So I will be kitting up People by Diamond Art Emporium. However, I renamed that Cindy because one of my subscribers sent that to me. And I am also, oh gosh, you guys, talking about new companies. Oh, I don't know if I should let this out now. Okay, so I am going to say hello to Queen of Hearts. I did not forget you when I'm doing the kit up, and I think it's going to be better if I let this out during the kit up tomorrow, because I think that the companies have a lot in common, and I wish I known about them sooner because I didn't. I wish I known about the company that I learned from Queen of Hearts, because Ren has been on vacation for a month, so it's still not too late because I don't know when he's coming back. There was no, it just said sometime in February, so that could be any time. And yeah, that's what's going on. This is it. This is her. There she is. And so I have some of the border here done. I just have to put 2 more colors in here. So I start with 2 colors in this tray, and I work around like I told you in the beginning. And then I'll dump that out into a separate container that has those 2 symbols together, and then I put the next 2 symbols in, and then I fill in the same way because it's kind of monotonous on this side. It's just the same background. But then we're getting into this here, which I still do not know what this is supposed to be. And the reason why it caught my eye when I got it from Diamond Painting Shop was I thought it was a bouquet of flowers or something, but I don't think that that's what it is. When I went into Google Art and Culture and looked, that's where I get a lot of my information from. It's an app, you can put it on your phone, and you can actually do virtual tours. You can go in to the museum in Vienna, beautiful, and you can look at all of Klimt's, well, mostly all of Klimt's portraits are in there. You could do a virtual tour. It's so gorgeous. And you can even go into his apartment where he died, and there are some of his portraits in there too. You can see his dining area that is very heavy with Japanese influences in it. It's gorgeous. It's a lovely app. So I don't even, why did I get involved with that app? Oh, I went, when I saw the sketch, his sketches are there, and he did about 100 sketches of Adele. And I believe, I can't remember. I mean, I think she is, it looks like she is sitting in a high back chair. She's actually standing. Of course she's standing. We're doing her gown. But yeah, those sketches are beautiful if you want to dive a little bit deeper into this portrait. And just look at how much is going on. I mean, it's blinding at this point. The more gems that I put on, it's a blinding canvas. I'm going to take everything off and I'll do a once over so that you guys can see the whole thing here. So that's the area that I'm talking about. This part here is where all the gold foiling is, and it's 4 colors that just are repetitive. So that's why I do that with putting them, really chancing it. That's why I put 2 colors in one tray and I mix them together. I don't use that. I'm just trying to work through that so I can get rid of that. I'm not really secure with that one. There we are. And then we'll just keep working our way down the gown, working our way down to more of the evil eyes and her initials that he also put in there. Block, Bauer, the 2 B's are back to back. Really pretty. It's somewhere in here. It kind of looks like coffee beans, but it's actually her initials. I think I see one here. Am I in the shot? No, I'm not in the shot. So I see part of her initial here. It's like a B, and there might be another B, but he put her initials in there also. There's all kind of little hidden things in this portrait that we'll go through. I thought I was going to go into like a meditation where I could have read through some of my notes that I had on this, but I will link the videos where I did a deep dive into this canvas. I think I have a whole playlist. I think it's just called KLIMTS Masterclass. All right, my loves, I will see you tomorrow for the kit up. I will see my members either later on today or tomorrow with the unboxing of the new Art Dot system. You guys are going to get it first. And I'm waiting for notice on Art Dot if I can let this out publicly, being that it's not going to drop until February 5th. All right. Keep creating that world that you want to live in. Klimt was living in Adela's world for a while. So keep creating that world that you want to live in. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Bye.
Staying with you, 'cause everyone is so loud.